Hey guys, it's Megan with Dapper Chic Boutique. I hope you're doing well today. I am exhausted. I went to St. Louis yesterday. That's a 2.5 hour drive there and a 2.5 hour drive back. You guys, if you've been following me, know that my bougie thrift store has an annual couture event, and they save all of the good stuff they get donated for this event each year. That event occurred last week. Yesterday was the first day that you could use your 50% off coupon in the store. So I went and I spent a lot of money. So I want to go through the thrift haul with you. Now keep in mind, I paid up for these items. I do not source at the bins for these items. These are well paid for but well cared for pieces of clothing. So sometimes, in my opinion, you gotta spend big to win big. So go big or go home, baby. Let's get started. Last week, before they closed down the store to get set up for the event, they were trying to literally clean out the store. So on Monday of last week, everything in the store was 75% off. At this store, that never happens. Sometimes they'll do pants, sometimes they'll do hats, never shoes, and never tops. So I sent my best friend who lives in St. Louis. We FaceTimed throughout the store. She knows nothing about fashion, so it took a little bit longer than we anticipated. It was kind of cute, really. But she went through and grabbed a few things for me. So all of these items were 75% off. I wanted her to focus on shoes since I knew I couldn't get those later, and not so much on pants, since pants do go 75% off sometimes. So kind of strategizing there as far as what to pick up and when. Okay, so this was last week. This is not yesterday, and these are from me seeing them via FaceTime. So first up, Superga white shoes. These are a size 6. The soles will need a little bit of cleaning, but overall in good shape. Then I had her pick up these boots. These are Dr. Scholl's wedge boot, fuzzy interior. And then she picked up these. Now this is not a brand that I would pay up for, but the price was right. So I picked up these Talbot's flats. These are size. Does it matter? Nope, because I can't find them. That's a future Megan problem. All right. She then picked up these size 5 Kate Spade plasticky jelly flats. Would I normally pick these up for the price they wanted for them? Hell no. But they were super cheap, and I know I won't lose money on them. And last, again, I would not pick these up for this time of year, but these were like really, really good priced. And even if I don't list them for a while, these are Vince Camuto sandals in great condition. Clothes-wise, now, she did not mention when she told me this was a Free People dress that the tag said as is. It looks like maybe there's just a few snags in it. I'm not really concerned because it's nothing glaring or obvious. But again, 75% off, size medium, I believe. Yeah, it's an older Free People tag. You can see that. Sorry. Also, if you see my finger, I broke my fingernail like halfway down, and it is an excruciating pain. Do you know how much you use your pointer finger and don't even realize it? It is really painful. Okay, Moth. Again, not something that I would normally pick up, especially they mark Moth up for some reason. They don't mark up Maeve. They don't mark up, what is that brand? LaFleur. They don't mark up hardly any Anthro brands except for the one they know, Moth. So this one was super expensive. They wanted like $15, but I got it for $2 or $3. I'm not going to tell you the price on most items, but that's how much I need you to know. She told me this skirt was J. Crew, and I got excited. I think it's so cute. It's a wool skirt, fully lined. and a size 6. All good things. When I see the tag here, it's an old label. It's from 2007. Not a deal breaker, but I probably wouldn't have picked this up if I was in the store myself. And the last thing she picked up for me was this Michael Stars for Anthropology. Little shiny sweater top. So, okay, those are what my bestie picked up for me. Not bad. She did pretty good for her first time thrifting. I was impressed. Let's get into what I did yesterday. So the first store that I went to is Na Bougie. There are days when I go in and I find nothing. And by that I mean I spend like $50 because I always find something. Yesterday was not that day. And I gave myself, when I go thrifting at this store, because it's huge, it's a Savers, because it's huge, I set myself a timer. And yesterday I gave myself 2 hours, and I need to be checked out and out of the store. My timer was going off when I was paying. I was really impressed with myself because usually I go over, but it's a good guideline. So I had really good luck there yesterday. I spent more than I normally do, and they just kept putting out new racks and kept putting out new racks. So I got a lot of stuff off there. And because I can't remember which friend it was that mentioned how to source at Savers and save time, but they always put the new stuff at the end of the section. So if you're looking at medium sweaters, they always put the new stuff that they've just gotten off the new racks on the right side, like the end of the medium. So they like filter down and push them down and new. So I was able to use that strategy and had so much more luck than digging through every single rack. Okay, let's get started. We'll start with shoes and accessories because I found my very first thing I ran into when I got there was this Coach bag just hanging out at the end of the purse aisle. How someone else didn't grab this, I don't know, but it is darling. I've sold one of these for about $50 before, and I will definitely, it was not in as good a shape as that one. Okay, I have picked this brand up one time, Dansko. Usually these are marked anywhere from $30 to $40 at Savers, so I don't buy them. For obvious reasons. This pair was not, and they are in excellent condition. These are a size 42, so they're for super big feet people, which is great because they need Danskos too. All right, then I found these Vince fuzzy slip-on sneakers. Need a little cleaning, but nothing we can't handle. I was shocked when I found those. I had to Google this brand because I had no idea what it was. Turns out, I believe it's Anthro. These are buttery soft. Maple. They are like the softest shoes. Size 6.5. Oh, my little lovies. I actually think I saw these at Marshall's, but I don't care because they're adorable. Kate Spade. See any of these prices, guys? Remember that I always use a 20% off coupon at Savers. If you don't know how to do that, there are 2 ways to do it. You can donate a bag of clothes. It can be a Walmart sack. It can be a trash sack. It can be 4 trash sacks. It can be half of a Walmart sack full. They will give you a tax-deductible receipt with a 20% off a $100 purchase coupon. Once you spend $100 there, you earn another 20% off $100. So I always have 20% off. And then if you watched my last thrift haul video, you know that I am trying to source more athletic shoes. I have not been in that game. The only shoes that I really sell are for myself or from my own closet because I'm obsessed with tennis shoes. But I am trying to get more in the game because I sell a ton of athleisure. Lulu, Athleta, Aloe, Zella, Adidas, Puma. Like, I sell all of that. I need to get more in the game with shoes that match those outfits. So I snagged these yesterday. These are a size 7. They're in real good shape. I'll clean them up just a little, but they don't really need a whole lot. But these are another pair of the Air Maxes. So, and then last, Superga. Is that how we say that? I don't know. These were a size 9. Let's see if I can get the detail. Oh, sorry, my finger, it's so gross. The detail there on the edge. I think these are so fly. So I grabbed a couple pair. I would consider these like in the athleisure market. So I grabbed those as well. All right, next we've got the clothes that I found. So when I source at Savers, I kind of have a system that I use. I go to shoes first to just kind of get my head in the game. Then I go to athletic shorts, and I kind of like because really I found 2 pairs of Lululemon shorts there before at this particular Savers, but it was on my 3rd attempt at going to the shorts because they just put them out. So I usually go shoes, athletic shorts, and then I start digging in the pants because at that point I found at least one thing that I'm excited about usually, and I'm ready to dig. So then I dig through the pants. Then I go through the long sleeve shirts, or I rarely ever go through the short sleeve shirts unless I'm just kind of perusing or see something that strikes my eye. That's because even if you find a good brand, for me, if I find a good brand of a short sleeve or a tank, it's still not going to sell much. So I'm not going to waste my time going through every single tank top to find a Lululemon tank that I can sell for $15. That's my opinion. That's my strategy. From there, I usually have to go to the bathroom because I've been there, and then for a while, and then I usually hit up light jackets. Then I hit up sweaters or whatever's current in the season. I don't really source for jeans at Savers. I just get enough at my other store that I don't have to. And then I just look around for new racks, so with new stuff on them. In the summer, I like to source dresses. Even though I don't sell them, I still like to source them. And so I will usually peruse the dress aisle at some point too. So anyway, yesterday, here's what I found for pants. These were Athleta, size 8. Skinny, they're like a pant pant material. Look at that little pocket. For Athleta, I find that they sell better. This is rare, but they sell better if I use a stock photo as my cover. I don't do that on many, but since they sell better that way, if I go through my sold listings and see the ones that I've sold, most of them had a cover of a stock. So these are, I would say 7/8 tights. Again, Athleta, size medium. So I don't have really great luck with Zella. Zella is really expensive at Nordstrom, but resale value, I don't know why people don't buy it. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm kind of hoping this fits me, but this is a Zella athletic coat with a cute little see-through back. I kind of hope that fits. Athleta, another size medium. This material, it's like this super soft, I don't want to call it lyocell, I don't know what it is, but I sell the crossover sweaters within days, sometimes hours of listings. So the last one, I had a white one that had a stain on it, and I just threw it on Mercari so that I could get rid of it and try to make my money back. I actually charged shipping on that one. I listed it for $8 plus $4.25 shipping, and so I bought it within 4 hours of listing it. So, and then they said they loved it, and they were surprised at how good of condition it was in. Okay, cool. This one has little zippers on it. What size was that one? Medium? Yeah, I won't try that one on either. Okay, this I actually bought for myself, but we'll see how it looks and then we'll list it. Again, this is not a brand that I typically source because there's a lot of wholesalers that carry this, but Olive and Oak. Jeez Louise, Meg, get it together. Size large, but you can see it's a faux leather jacket with the cute little thing. 20% off coupon. Hoorah. This one I did buy for myself. Again, not a brand I source, but a brand that I wear. And this is an Old Navy vest. I am all about vests this season. I actually might wear this today. Cute. Okay. So remember, I sell a lot of athleisure, friends. This is another Zella jacket. This one's size small. Price was right. It was $4 before my discount. So super cute. It has just a teensy bit of weirdness right there, but I like the color. It's space-dyed teal. Another Athleta piece. Size large. This is a long sleeve, either off shoulder or cowl neck sweater, probably cowl neck there. But you can see the detailing on the back. Anything that has just a little bit of extra, if it's a little extra, it's going to sell. And Athleta is super easy to find model images of. What brand was this one? Athletics. I don't know the size. I know nothing about this, but that is embroidered on, so I know it's like a, I don't know what kind of material. It's cute though. Okay, this one I got excited about, and then I checked out and noticed a little bit of something. But Black Label J. Crew, size small. Look at these sleeves. Sorry. I live in a house full of boys. That's what we do here. So I cannot wait to find a stock of this. I noticed a little bit, must have just been my wonky eye acting up again. There's no damage on this. It is in excellent condition. Perfect. Except for I just got makeup on it because it touched my face. Cool. This, I've never heard of this brand. I looked it up. Ripe. I'm going to do comp searches on it, but it feels quality, and my price wasn't bad. It was next to a bunch of other expensive stuff, so we'll see. It's a nice peplum black top. This was brand COS, C-O-S. Comps looked great on this, and I thought this was super unique and super cool. It's like a layered piece that's all one piece, but looks like two, and I loved it. It's a size medium. I feel like medium and large is kind of what goes well in my closet. Because like we talked about before, my clientele is mamas like me. Most of us can't fit into our extra small items anymore. New with tags. Chaser. I actually bought this in a size XL in black last time I was there. So this time, got it in the teal. This one I got real excited about. I need to get my bestie across the street, my mom friend who knows how to sew, to put a stitch in this, but this is We the Free. Sometimes I'll pick up pieces from here. This is not a brand that I'm like, oh, yes! But when it looks like this to me says, Mama, you gonna pay the bills. You gonna pay the bills because I'm gonna sell. Okay. Then I actually grabbed this for me. I don't even know where this is sold. Is this at Nordstrom? W5. How freaking cute is this? It's a little boxy top with a cute little sleeve. So I'm going to try that on. Maybe you'll see me rocking it in my next YouTube video. This was a last second find. It was not on the end, so it had not just been put out. I don't know how anyone else didn't find this, but this is a Lily size small Elsa blouse silk. There's a little bit of damage here and there. There's a little spot on the front. Can't really see it here. When I get it up under these bright lights, you can see like maybe a little something here, but overall, it's in excellent condition, and they did not have it marked up, so it's cheaper than my Old Navy vest. Of course it was, Savers. You're drunk. Okay, Kate Spade. Cha-cha-cha. Extra small? You see Kate and you can't pass her up? No, of course not. And again, not marked up. It's so funny when I go to Savers, and I know y'all probably have the same experience. I'll be looking and I'll be like, you want $14 for that loft sweater that has holes and pilled and piece of crap? And then the next thing you flip is that Kate Spade sweater for $6. And you're like, oh, okay, that's fine. All right, cool. We're good, Savers. That's the universe. We're okay. Okay, so Moth from Anthro, if you didn't know. And now you know. Just a yellow sweater, like that color for fall. Another new to me brand. I looked up comps quickly in the store and they look to be okay. Aiko. I don't know. But check out this fly sweater. Okay, yeah, Megan, that's fine. No, my friend. Oh, look at the back. It's amazing. And it just feels like money. Then I found on one of the new racks, Acris Punto polo. I will likely put this on eBay. I sell Acris on eBay like it's amazing. And then this is the other cost piece that I found. Like a wool tunic, boat neck, turtleneck thing. So, all right, that's my trip to Savers. Let's get into the real good stuff. Let's talk about what you do when you find every brand that you have ever dreamt of finding in abundance in one place that you have a 50% off coupon for. I'll tell you what I did. I basically hyperventilated. Now, I've been to this event before. I've been to the day after. Last year was my first time doing it, so I knew to expect a lot. But when you get in that situation, my friend, when I tell you they had a lot of Lululemon, they must have had 150 pieces of it. How do you pick? How do you choose? It's not easy. You can't buy it all, but what if you could buy it all, but you won't buy it all? And then every designer. Do you know how many pairs of Jimmy Choos they had? For less than $100, some less than $50. Like I went up to my friend Miss Susan, who works there, and I said, Miss Susan, I need you to just talk to me for a minute because I'm overwhelmed. I'm almost in tears with my Instagram feed of brand porn basically blowing up in my face right now. So that's what happened yesterday. I had to cut myself off. I had to put some stuff back. I actually don't think I ended up with any Jimmy Choos. The one pair that I had, they were so cute. But I ended up putting them back because they were pricey. And I would have definitely made my money back on them because they weren't that pricey. But after last year, I learned a few things for this go around. Some different brands that while they're amazing, they don't sell well. Some things that it's like, okay, these are a really good price, but how much money will I reasonably make? The one thing in particular I'm thinking of is a pair of Fry boots that I bought last year at this event that just sold, and I made $10 on them. And I paid almost $50 for them. So, overpaid and didn't sell. So, I just had to try to keep those things in mind when I was purchasing these items, because when I tell you I could have spent thousands of dollars, I could have spent thousands of dollars there and been just totally okay with it. So, let's get started. I did not pick up any bags, though they did have, they did not have any Louis Vuittons left. They did not have any Chloe bags left, nothing of that nature. But they had a few that weren't behind the counter that were just kind of sitting out, and this one caught my eye. This is a Fry purse. was a great price. I'll probably list this for $1 to $150. Try to do some research on it. Let's start with shoes. Okay. This is us going through this again for the first time together, okay? All right. Whew. First up, Missoni. I'm going to just sing them all because I'm so excited. Missoni. These are a size 8. Uggs. They actually did not have many Uggs left when I went yesterday. I actually went later in the day. So the year before, I went right as they opened, and it was insane. So this year I decided, you know what, like I'll just get whatever's left over. Well, there was plenty left, and I wasn't as overwhelmed as I may have been. But these are Ugg flats. Let's see, these are size 8.5. First time finding this brand for me, Everlane slides. Oh, these make me so excited. Oh, my dear. These are Diane von Furstenberg calf hair flats. These are a size 6. These are my favorites. I cannot stop thinking about how much I love these shoes. Look at these. Just look at these. And Stuart Weitzman. Are these not the most amazing shoe you've ever seen? Size 9.5, friends. Oh, no, those aren't my favorite. Those are my second favorite. Or are they my first favorite? I don't know. Because these are really awesome too. These are a size 6.5. These are C by Chloe flats. And then this little guy is kind of like bubbly. They had a pair of Chloe shoes that were in my size. They were like low block, strappy leather shoes. Those would have sold really, really well next spring and probably quickly, but I didn't want to blow my budget on those because they were like $150, so I would have had to pay like $75 for them. Okay, this was a brand I have never heard of, but they did not have the sole of these marked with a price, so I grabbed them to see. This brand is called Osklen. I have never heard of this brand, but they were in the designer shoe sale, so I'm going to do some research. And they gave me a darn good price on them because they loved me there. And then let's talk about my favorite thing that I found. Okay, these are new with tags. Just keep that in mind. From Neiman Marcus. Ooh, they're a size 5. But YSL boots. Suede. Gorgeous. YSL brand new boots. Retail is $400. I did not pay that. I did not pay a fraction of that. Then the last thing that I picked up for shoes was 2 new inbox Vince Camuto. Again, remember I'm trying to source some new tags stuff. These are both size 8, so I'm just going to show you one. I love that color for the holidays. So, snagged both of those. You guys ready to move on to clothes? First up, so this time I did not focus on pants. As I told you, once in a while they'll have, once everything kind of settles down from the event, they'll have their 75% off pants sale. So I will wait to buy whatever's left over. Some brands that I did search for, I did not find either one, were Madewell and Mother Jeans. I found those last year when I first got there, when they first opened, so I assume they probably had some, but I just didn't get there in time. I'm okay with that. They'll get them and put them back out later. So, these are Alice and Olivia from their Employed line. No, just Alice and Olivia, size 8. They're kind of a cuffed ankle pant. With black pants, FYI, I only pick them up if they are unique. Boot cut, wide leg, don't really sell for me. Skinny pants I'll pick up, and anything kind of interesting like that. So these are Derek Lamb, the Tim Crosby. I actually don't know comps on this, but I know his line is pricey, and these were unique, so I snagged them. Men's. I'm starting to try to get a little bit more into it. My friend Hibiscus Pizza, that was on my Posh Fest panel with me, sells almost primarily men's and told me to keep my eye out for Robert Graham. I found a few shirts of his button-downs that weren't really unique, but I thought this polo was super fly. Look at that detail on just around the buttons. So you want to like stand out, but aren't really wanting to like be cray-cray, this polo's for you. Size large. Oh, I'm just getting excited, just seeing all this stuff again. Oh, these get in here. These are more stuff from my Savers haul. My husband must have dumped them out whenever he went. Okay, so let's pause. These are from Savers, that first store that I went to. I got more stuff. Blank NYC faux leather leggings. Fun. Size 25. These are Zara. Oh, it's like, how much did I pay for these? Because Zara does not bring much. These are extra small faux leather leggings. Here's all my fun stuff. These are what I was real excited about at my store. Oh, I got 3 of these. Where's the 3rd one? Oh, this is bonkers. Okay, well, I found 3 of these. I don't know where they went, but these are aloe crops. So for me, aloe sells around the same range. These are a size small. Around the same range as Lululemon. So I never hesitate to pick them up if you can find cute crops. I got a pair of black ones. Maybe I just picked up 2. Okay. Savers, but back to bougie thrift store. Here we go. All right. I don't know why this sweater makes me so incredibly happy. Now, I do not have much luck selling this brand, Joy. Where are you? You see that? Yeah, Joy. I don't have much luck selling tops with her, but her sweaters tend to sell very well. And this just makes me so happy. The little ruffle and the little glitter. So I'm going to be excited to list that, which I think you can see whenever someone is excited about the items that they've purchased and are trying to sell to you. So, another piece of Joy, size large. I have really good luck with her knits, especially her large knit. I sold a sweater, the same, not a poncho, but it was like an off-shoulder, real thick knit like this, sweater last year for over $100. I actually don't have really great luck selling Tory Burch dresses, but this one is so darling. This is a size 6. So cute. Can you imagine taking pictures in a pumpkin patch with this? How freaking cute. Or going to a fall wedding in this. It is so fun. So, I grabbed it because I love it. Another new with tags items. This I actually found in the men's section, so I'm super pumped that I did. New with tags, $159. Oh, let's see here. I need to put that to make sure you can see it. $159. Rails, size medium. So this is a sweatshirt with a velvet sleeve. Another men's item. This was just super unique, and my thought process on buying this. So this is a Lily Pulitzer men's size large shirt. Here's my thought process on this. Who buys most of the men clothes on Poshmark? Wives for their husbands. At least I do. So you got a Lily loving mama who's trying to get family pictures together, and she's like, oh, look at that Lily men's shirt. Boom. Oh, girl. Okay, now we're getting into my Lulu. 150 pieces of Lululemon that I dug through to find things. I do not buy tops. At this store, they are way overpriced. And I mean tank tops and like just regular plain old J.No. short sleeve tops. So I focus on pants, shorts if they're a decent size and price, and anything unique that I can find. So I actually found this, this was actually just in the regular sweater section, but this, I've sold one of these before, and I sold it within minutes of listing. This sweater is super thick. This one is actually a little bit different because this has the zipper. Super thick, blush pink sweater. Again, pants are what sells for me at a good price. I usually have shirts just sitting. These are a size 8. Got a thin little straight leg there with the Lulu emblem on the back. I also find that dark colors that aren't black sell well. So if it's anything too crazy colored or just plain blacks, sometimes the black leggings sell well. The black just like pants that aren't really unique, they go okay. These I'm going to try not to try on because I love them and they're my size. Size 10. Someone that was a Lulu size 10 donated their entire collection because I found so many size 10 pieces. I think these might be the Dance Studio crop. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't done any research. Again, you guys are going through this with me for the first time together. And there's that Lulu emblem on the front. So the other thing that I have always seen is that the Swiftly Tech shirts sell well, and this is a long sleeve. So it was the same price as the tanks, and I thought it was super unique. So I snagged it. This, one of the volunteers was putting back on the shelf as I was digging around, and she's like, "Oh, Lululemon," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll take that. Okay, yeah, it's mine." So here's that. It's like a bat wing sleeved piece. I can hear the jingle jangle of the emblem. I can't see. There it is. This one has the, oh, that's a button. Fun. It's on here somewhere, friends. Stitched on, I remember. There it is. That one is stitched on. It's a metal. Okay. So the other thing, let's see, that's for my husband, Tommy Bahama long sleeve, for when he becomes a teacher. The other thing that I picked up was what they call these Tata Tamer bras. I actually picked one of these up at Plato's Closet, about a year ago now. And I just bought it for like 15 bucks and sold within a day for like 45 bucks. Okay. So I picked up 3 of them. All 36 to 38 size. 36 to 38C. And then I snagged these. I want to call these like culotte pants. Lululemon culottes. Super wide. These are size 6. Just super fun. Again, something unique. Where are you, emblem? There it is. In regards to Lululemon, I searched for, these are a size 4, again with the leggings, you guys, heather black color. With Lululemon, I also, if you ever find men's Lululemon, pants especially, buy it. That shit sells like wildfire. And I've had almost every piece I've sold of Lululemon men's has sold within a day and for full asking price. So, the ABC pants, I've had the Kung Fu pants, They did not have any men's left yesterday by the time I got there. I'm sure if I would have gotten there earlier again, but hey, I've got plenty of stuff, plenty of money. All right, friends, this is the last box. A little something for my baby boo. And my next Insta post will hopefully be with my baby in this, because what fun is thrifting if you can't find ridiculous stuff for your children and put them in it? Is there even a point? This was one of the first things I found when I walked in. This is a Free People scarf, and I actually wore it around the store for quite a while because it is so fantastic. It's huge. And it's got studs. It's got different colored plaids, different types of fabric. It's so cool. So that's my Free People scarf that I purchased. This was actually a new rack that came out that was not designer. Everything in the store was designer when I got there. This came out about an hour after I got there, and the gal was like, Peggy, her name is Peggy. She was like, oh, I didn't know if you'd be interested in anything besides designer. And I'm like, yes, give me the cheap stuff. I need it. So I found these. I found 2 shirts from Vineyard Vines. If you're going to buy Vineyard Vines, I suggest buying those. I've sold them even damaged. Not damaged, just worn, and they still sell well. So, this is not a chef shirt, I don't think. So, but another one. Both, I want to say, are extra small. Oh. I'm not going to keep that, but I really like it. Okay. I picked up, I call it Cobby. I think it's Cabby. That's the new label, friends. In case you weren't aware, the new label sells really well. I don't have much luck with the old label because it's dated. So, new stuff usually sells best. Extra small. It's a green. It's kind of a sweatery material. I love, love, love this next piece I'm about to show you. Get out there. The print is just so unique. This is from Equipment. Femme. Size medium. Blouse. Isn't that cool? A little shell. This was Alice and Olivia, size medium. It's a cute button-down blouse. So fun. This is not designer, but THML. Super unique pieces. Look at the bottom of this. How cool is that? It's going to be so fly this winter for someone. It's super thick and soft. I picked up a couple more pairs of pants. These are Rag & Bone dark olive legging jeans. I really like Rag & Bone jeans. See, these are size 27. I sell them in every size, but 27 is a good size to strive for. Never heard of this brand, so this was new to me, and I have not done research. My friend Miss Susan at the store actually helps me look up different brands if I've never heard of them before, and she hasn't heard of them either. So this is One Gray Day. Small. I will probably search for comps, see what's going on there. If I find a stock photo, I'll throw it up here. This one is my pretty. So I found one Alexander McQueen. Kimmy. Alexander McQueen. This is the real deal, not McHugh. McHugh is his lower end line. It's still expensive AF. But Alexander McQueen is even more ridiculous. So this cami, I don't know how much this retailed for, but probably not 20 bucks. So, it's silk, obviously. There's the back. Hopefully that will be a quick flip for me. Size Italian 44. Grabbed this one Madewell piece. I found a couple sweaters that I liked, but I didn't want to pay as much as they wanted. Madewell is a hit or miss for me. It can go real good, and it can sit for a long fucking time. Oh, a long darn time. A long darn time. Sorry, Mom. Okay, Madewell, size medium. This is a faux fur vest in pristine condition. There's no damage, nowhere, nothing. This little Levi's vest came out, not couture or designer, but I snagged it because it was inexpensive and I thought it was fun to layer for the fall and winter. Hudson jeans for $3 for my son. So cute. Again, something that was not designer but did snag from that new rack they were putting out. Athleta size, ooh, XL. That's a good size. Cute little orange burnout tee. This is Eero. So I sold a t-shirt from this brand, a linen t-shirt that I thought was men's. I paid like $2 for it. And the poor girl who bought it, I don't know what happened, but she had to open a case, and this is all just last week. She had to open a case because the shirt was damaged. And I was like, I don't know how that happens. Like, what? Anyway, long story short, like, that whole situation aside, everything was fine. Like, I got my money, she got her money, like, no big deal. But when we were talking, she said, I was so excited to find this brand in something solid and not distressed, because most of his stuff is distressed. I love his brand and I love the quality of it, but it's always distressed. And then I was like, oh, this must be what she means. This shirt that is covered in holes. So, this is his signature look. I did ask Miss Susan for a discount because the shirt was covered in holes, and she told me no. We have fun. And then I did find some Lucy. I do buy Lucy if it's a fine price. But these were a curvy fit, so I know there are a lot of Lucy enthusiasts out there. Just some cute little pants. They were a decent price, so I picked them up. And then the last thing I found, and honestly I didn't find a lot, maybe it was gone, but maybe they just didn't have as much this year, was Lily. So this is a linen tunic that I purchased, and I always find cute Lily stuff sells, especially tops, because the dresses are pretty in abundance, but tops that are in perfect condition usually don't. You can't usually find them. So, alright guys, well that is all I got. So, I'm going to do some number crunching, and I will give you some stats, and then let you go about your day. Okay, so it's been 24 hours since I last worked on this video. So if you'll notice, my hair is a little cleaner, and my shirt's a little plattier. That being said, I got all the inventory into the system today. I ended up getting a total of 76 items. That's actually pretty low for me. So usually I source a lot of bread and butter items from my favorite thrift store, the one that I got all of the goodies, but those items were not there whenever I went yesterday. So I was only buying designer items. It was a store full of designer and one teeny rack that they put out at the time. When I was almost ready to leave, they were starting to actually fill the store with their normal everyday stuff. The Vineyard Vines, the Athleta, the THML, those kind of things. The lower priced items. So I only got 76 items. I ran out of money, honestly. I'm not there to break the bank. I'm there to invest to make more money so I can go back and buy the rest of the designer stuff that's left over. So 76 items. I usually shoot for about 100 to 125 whenever I go on a normal day. I didn't get a single piece of J. Crew from my bougie thrift store, and that is my favorite thing to buy there, but there just simply wasn't any. J. Crew is usually marked $6 to $8 there, so I pay $3 to $4 for a piece, usually black label, and usually within the last season or two. But again, they did not have any of that out on the floor when I was there. So when I go back in a couple weeks, I'll probably stop by again and try to get my number for the month up to 100 to 125 items. As for Lululemon, I picked up 10 pieces. I also got a total of 22 shoes. So that was awesome because shoes are easy to list and have the highest profit margins for me. I did not focus on pants because pants at that store go 75% off here in the next couple months. So I will pick over whatever is left from the event then when I can get them at a steeper discount. Other than that, it was a really fun time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the thrift haul. If you like the video and can give me a thumbs up, I always appreciate your support in helping this mama accomplish her small business dreams. And I hope you have a lovely weekend. Thanks so much for tuning in. You can find me on Instagram at Dapper Chic Boutique BTQ, and Poshmark is the same. Good night, guys.